We get into Team Secret versus Wind and Rain for this best of 2 series here in Group B.
To be honest, I mean, Puppy's going to be wanting to get that buckler at some point. He'll probably be getting it relatively quickly anyway.
Boogie just fighting against Puppy right now. He's got the little trees to help him out, and he's got the quicker fingers as well. Puppy will take this rune. Buggy. Ooh, Boogie needs to get his way away right now, but the missile's coming in.
Tree block coming.
Yeah, they're going to get the kill. Trees give them the vision. Puppy draws first blood. But for real, you can't stop kicking Tinker though. The moment you take your eyes off this guy, he's in the jungle, farming stacks. None made for him. Meanwhile, Abaddon up in the top lane. Zai's getting run down here with the tree toss. They'll be able to grab the kill. Matu's waiting for something. He's waiting to see if the Tinker comes up onto the high ground here, but that's not going to happen. And they've actually got the vision on him right now, so the call comes out. Matu really aggressive here and getting punished mightily for it as it gets finished off, ticked away by the battle hunger.
Invade that mango tree area.
Get the mango tree. You know the strat, take all the mangoes and cut it down. Meanwhile, there's going to be the ogre who's the recipient of this gank, and he is not lasting very long at all. He gets torn apart, and the tower should join him in the ground, both making a little dual grave mid-1 tower.
Neekwa.
Oh dear. Yeah, he's having some difficulties right now. Going to throw down the Winter's Curse, try and go for the TP, and that is enough. There's no stuns. The Absol is only there with the lift. Being on the bottom lane, they're going on deep. Nisha's in some trouble. She's under the tower, getting beaten down. The Cunning Blade's going to grab the kill. Axe is going to die in response, though. Boogie has fallen. But Secret, they're looking for revenge right now. Nefrit going for the TP, and the lack of stuns is really hurting right now. Yapsor, the only one with them available. And you're going to go for a little bit of adventure into the tree lines here. Puppy has definitely seen this, though. Instantly pinged, and they eliminate him very quickly indeed.
Doing a really good job of just sitting in these trees. But unfortunately, he's spotted by an Ob Sword.
Yeah, they actually put, well, a Tinker ward ends up being a Wyvern ward, but, you know, there you are. Lift comes out, he's trying to get off the ultimate, but actually stunned up by Zai's Avalanche with the Nisha coming in, which is just firing out these missiles. Yol is actually coming on the front lines. This feels like a very awkward engagement from Wind and Rain, but they've got the March of the Machines down. It's doing a fair amount of work, but Yol's still going to get ticked away. Just on the edge of the march there. Wasn't able to get in deep enough for it to offer any real protection. Wish is going to be a little bit careful. He doesn't have the Blink Dagger. He's just firing out the rockets right now, daring them to come towards him, but they are able to hold this tower. This is the Tinker effect. Might not have a blink, but still able to defend. That's pretty nice. That's a nice quality of life change to him.
Or the supports just don't pick them up, because they're the only ones that want them anyway.
Yeah, but you can't have it sitting on the floor for that long. You get so many items stolen. Anyway, Yol tries to come out and defend this one, but the tower's already dead, and I think he's just looking to join them with a nice little Winter's Curse. Going to buy him a little bit more time, but with the cooldown coming in, that's going to put an end to Yol. Nefrit trying to hold this little high ground here. They're making themselves scarce, playing around the shrine as well. Secret, are you sure you want to do this? It's into a shrine. You're not showing much respect here, but they don't really care. They're jumping on the front lines. Nice 3-man gore call coming in as well. Boogie's getting a lot of work done. Can they bring down the gyrocopter? Yes, they can. He eats a deck as well with Wish, just doing so much damage from the back lines. Matu and Yapsor both dead. Zai on the run as well. Puppy on his way back. Although Nisha will be able to get a turnaround kill onto Yol once again. Nikra as well. He's in some trouble. He's going to die as well. It's only an Aegis. And Nisha took down 3 heroes with him.
It's like a little small dog yapping at your legs.
Somebody called Peta. Peter. Yeah, Nefrit's getting jumped upon right now. A TP in from Zai, and now Nisha coming to join the party as well. And he's blocked off beautiful trees coming out from Puppy, keeping him up on that high ground with the Blanchins there as well. But Nefrit, he is really damn tanky. They're struggling to bring him down, so they're going to go to the backlines instead. He's going to be the target. Zai healing up through all of these March of the Machines. Nefrit's still alive. My goodness, how tanky is this man? He's just running himself away. Meanwhile, Zai diving so deep, manages to kill off Neekwa. A rocket is going to collide with Nefrit, and that's not enough to bring down Zai. Meanwhile, Nisha, he finds Boogie. He's looking towards Yol as well. Yol turns around with the stun, with the runaway, turns around for one last ignite before he says good night. And that is going to be 3 down on the side of Wind and Rain for absolutely nobody dropped on the side of Secret. It was an awkward fight. They didn't get the kill they wanted, but they got everything else instead. 3 heroes dead. The Tiny and the Tinker are still alive, and they immediately leap up onto this high ground, just trying to get the damage done to this tower before the Tinker can get set up. This is extremely important, how they're playing this. The Tinker might not be dead, but he still has to go to base. He has to wait for his mana. He has to...
My Timberman might be in a little bit of trouble here. There's a smoke coming up his way. Axe is
feel
going
like
first.
They know. Yeah, this is a good improvement from last time. Unfortunately, they spotted Zai instead. So, oh, nice juke around the tree there. Yeah, they just gave him the happy feet. They are going to try and pop his ulti at the very least. Matu is waiting, though. I think he might be looking to go on this. Can the Secret Boys get over here in time? They certainly are trying. And actually, Puppey coming in on the backlines there, just trying to bully the Tinker and force him out of this fight. But he's coming back in. He's in the trees, but they have pretty good vision over him. But look at the damage coming down onto Puppey. Warish trying his way around this one, but they're just going to destroy the trees all around him. He's getting low on HP. He's actually going to die here. Zai gets a kill. Tinker brought down. Nikwa as well in some trouble as the Meld Strike from MoFarah finds one. And now they're looking towards Nefrit as well. Nefrit trying to get the TP out. Should be able to complete this one, but this time he is the only one left alive. They get absolutely everybody, and that was just messy from start to finish. They couldn't decide if they wanted to kill Zai, just pop his ulti, or get out, and instead it's just a really messy split fight with everybody definitely not on the same page.
They found the one person in the smoke they didn't want to fight in Zai, and then
but then they didn't get out. They stuck around. They try and pop his ulti, whatever, and now they get the buyback.
But then during the fight, they all went on the Tinker apart from Nisha.
They could maybe look towards YapzOr here. He's actually going to show himself. Jumps forward with the lift, and they're TPing into this outpost right now. It's going to take some time, but YapzOr has plenty of time to give them. Popping that Winter's Curse and setting up beautifully as the rest of the team is trying to get around him. Now the counter Winter's Curse, but Wish just disappears. The damage is way too much, and Nikwa as well. I don't think he's getting it. Oh, never mind. If they don't have the detection, they do get it down just at the end, but Nefrit thinking of going for the toss back onto Matu, but then realizing that it would probably just result in them. Okay, they're bringing him back really far. He's going to pop the BKB. The taunt comes out. Nesha trying to follow up as well. They're forcing the dive, but they will be able to kill Yol. They've eaten the cheese. They've turned it around. Nefrit on the run. The Invis going to help him out a lot. They're able to hold on. I mean, they went for the toss back onto the gyrocopter. Meanwhile, YapzOr digs up a bounty rune. Nice. Nefrit doing his best from the front lines here. He does hit so hard, but now he's stunned up and they just go for the back lines once again. The call comes in to save Nikwa's life. Nikwa also dropping the cold embrace onto himself, but the moment he comes back, the Fate Bolt picks him up. Nisha's getting low. Nisha's getting real low, but he's got that Aegis. He doesn't really care. The Culling Blade finishes him off, but Nefrit is dead, and with only 2 heroes left, I don't think there's much more to give from Wind and Rain right now. But with the next tier 4 down, Matu, Nisha, they're surrounding this Ancient right now. Nikwa trying to hold them back. Boogie running forwards. They're forcing back Team Secret now. Scuttling around the place. He's just having some fun. Now sees Yol. He's like, oh god, there's heroes here. Well, we can actually fight this one. Meanwhile, Boogie just gets absolutely eliminated.
The toss and Rubik.
Oh, tossing TA back over to Matu. They're juggling heroes right now. The TP out. Oh, okay. Matu's taking a bit of damage, but not really enough to be a threat. Nisha's back in. Yol on the high ground. He misses. Cold Embrace is there, though, keeping him still. He's pretty nervous right now, but it's okay. He's holding on.
I know that Nisha just gets tossed in by the Rubik, and then Tapani tosses him back out again to somebody else.
Juggling TAs. Look at these spider legs. Zai just raiding the high ground with Matu right now. They are up. They are getting to work. Without an axe, it's very hard for them to initiate any kind of fight. They want to try and poke for the time being. Nefrit is still very tanky on the front lines, especially with his Titan sliver. And they look over towards Matu. Matu popping that BKB. YapzOr with the lift on the back lines, holding up the Winter's Curse. User Nikwa. He is dropped. The Fate Bolt comes in. Nefrit getting low as well. Needs to make his way back to base, but at the same time can't let the barracks fall. But the barracks are falling. Wish throwing in some artists, and they managed to get the TA locked down. All right, Nisha is dead. That's something, but as are your barracks. Mega creeps are gotten. There's a buyback on Nisha. They just wanted to end it now, but to be honest, Team Secret, they know what position they're in. They're going to play it safe. They're going to wait out the clock. And Wish is still looking forward, and they have the call out onto the gyrocopter, but I'm not sure Wish can really follow up that hard on this. He doesn't have that much damage, and he's got a TP back for health. Meanwhile, down goes the axe, and Nefrit, I think he's going to go down as well. And the GG well played are called. Game number 1 in 33 minutes will go to Team Secret.
I don't think this was necessarily an easy win for them at the start, but it felt very choreographed, like they knew what they wanted to do.
Well, based on this, Win and Rain are going to make some decisions about their cause, and they're going to go for the Lycan. Okay. Whoa, first blood down on bomb lane whilst we're trying to think about that. Nikwa does die. Puppey gets a kill, along with Matu as they just run him down with the poisons. Meanwhile, down at bottom lane, Boogie poisoned up, as is Nikwa. Nikwa's the one taking the damage, though. And look at this. The damage. He can't do anything. He does turn around with a meaty heal onto Matu, but Nikwa will still drop here. He's got all those gyves on him. The right click from Puppey finishes the job, and Boogie's sticking around here, but I'm not too sure why. There's a mango on Matu. I'm just keep on chasing, and Boogie's like, what do I do? Well, I'm going to pop my Scorched Earth, but that is not going to be nearly enough. Puppey with a double kill, leading him to 3 kills so far in this game. Goo is out as well. Just look at his health, just absolutely disappearing. Do need to finish this one off, but won't be hard to do so with a couple of right clicks. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, Zai gets run down as well. Kills across the map. That is worded really weirdly. That unleashes the psychic bluff. CM's ulting. Yol is going for it right now. Nisha's just hitting him. He doesn't care about this ulti. Yol's got so much armor though that it's just... Eventually goes down. Matsubama just walks past him, doesn't even use spells. He just free up a bit of... Oh, they're going. It's Nisha. Nisha's going to be the target, and he's already used the avalanche just now, and now they can get to work. Although, nice job. Actually, oh, the ultimate comes down. Nisha not dead still. Nisha's still not dead, but there's so many mobs on him. Can they finish the job? Yes, they can. Yol will find it with the Nova. But meanwhile, Wish's courier dies. Zai's courier dies.
Yeah, on the Delta.
Still managed to find a Necrobook at a relatively early timing. And Nefrit forced to put the shapeshift, but this one looks like it's a defensive one as he's trying to get out of this one. Has to make his way through his own creeps first. Banishment comes in combination with the Avalanche. Oh, Rubik, okay. Yeah, that's a little bit questionable. They're going to get the kill all the same with the toss off cooldown. Nefrit gets dropped.
It's the power play. Like, we didn't even need to use this to kill you.
Yeah, and we're not going to need it afterwards with that compliment game. Meanwhile, Boogie, oh, he's going in to defend this one. Not sure if it's the right move. He's taken a couple of goos here, but the tower still alive barely. But Nisha with the double damage will be able to finish off pretty well. And the tree might even finish off Boogie. Yes, it will. The anti-armor from the nasal goo gonna make it easy enough to get that kill. Meanwhile, and Kurtz's my ult does a lot of work, but unfortunately, it didn't kill them, and now they're gonna kill you. Doesn't matter how low health they have. Moving on to Yol. Nikwa's in behind him. What can he really do here, though? Nefrit doesn't have ultimate either. Yol getting low. Zai also pretty unhealthy right now. He's got to run himself back. The dogs are going to refresh the poison touch, and they're going to finish the job. Shield's there. He survives. Zai gets out okay.
But like he's just... I feel like at this point in the game, the difference that the two heroes can do is like Nikwa's so much
they're coming.
more of a threat.
They're coming. Puppy sees him though. Turns around, throws down the poison. Meanwhile, Abaddon gets his ultimate pop. Oh, I think he was just running away from something.
Yeah, they have shapeshift.
They're running a Puppy right now. They really want to get this poison. Oh my god, the damage with the dazzle there is actually insane. Puppy gets dropped. Meanwhile, Yol popping down the ultimate. Matu getting low, but the Doom's going to drop as well. They haven't finished him off. That'll do the job though. Eclipse comes down. Nefrit has to play around this one a little bit carefully. Matu coming back to life after that Aegis, and now they'll freeze him solid. Wish though he's got to be careful. He's got a lot of stacks on him. He got up to 10 quill sprays there, and Tiny is getting back into the fray. He tosses the missile back forwards as a hedgehog on your face. TP out in the trees from Yol. Nikwa going one way, Nefrit going the other. It's a beautiful split. They give up Yol, but everybody else getting out okay. It's a pretty good trade for Wind and Raid, all things considered.
They can play around this time because without that burst damage coming through, like these really, strength, not very high mana heroes, not high mana pool heroes don't care.
And the Astra's going to come and save the day, and now Wish coming in, trying to do the damage, but Puppy with the ultimate isn't going to be enough to hold the back. Puppy just gets melted. Nisha as well, going to be going down here. This is messy. Secret are on the run. Yapsor netted up, finished off. Yeah, Toonman's got to get out of here as well. They didn't respect the damage which Wind and Rain could put out, and they might be paying the price right now, but they seem to be lacking in stuns, lacking in slows to hold Team Secret still to get these last two kills. They will let them get away, but 3 quick kills coming out for Wind and Rain. They hold, and then some. I hope so. Fight might be breaking out here. Wind and Rain breaking up onto the high ground. Yapsor's going to be revealed. It's a great target for them to bring him down if they can do it quickly enough. Yapsor getting beaten down with the shield, going to save the day. Meanwhile, oh my god, Puppy tries to get an ultimate off. Nothing's going to happen. Doom is out onto the Tiny as he's trying to get something done as a hammer drops, but Puppy buys back into this one. Does manage to get his ulti off this time around, but he's dead for a second time. Now they look over towards Wish. Wish getting low. Wish getting real low, but with the Grave going to keep him alive to get a little bit more damage off. Can he finish off the Tiny though? It doesn't look like they can. Keeping the Tiny alive. Zai is saving the day as Wish and Nikwa are brought down. Boogie gonna sneak away under the cover of invisibility. Yol not gonna be able to TP away from the Tomb Man. He's got too much damage. 3 heroes dead on the side of Wind and Rain. It did cost him a buyback on Puppy, but at the same time, you do need a BKB. I'm not sure I can get away with this. Don't fight under the shrine again. They're making the same mistake as before, but up they come onto the high ground. Wish immediately lifted up. Again, without this BKB, impossible to keep him controlled. The Doom comes out onto himself. That gets Lotus Door back onto him. The Tiny controlled up. They're trying to beat down Puppy, but Nefrit might have given his life to try and kill Puppy here, but luckily the Grave comes out onto him. Yol is dropped, and it looks like Doom might be headed the same way as well. There is too much damage on Matu. He gets himself a kill. Nikwa on the run as well. Go on, get the rune. Get the rune at the very least. He stopped to heal himself instead. With the Grave coming out onto him, this Dazzle is going to be also falling. 3 kills for Team Secret here. The rest of the team aren't quite on the same page just yet. There's a buyback from Doom. Yeah, what buildings? Oh, I thought that was a creep, sorry.
I'd be very surprised if this didn't get changed. I was like, oh man, Tiny's been around for so long in all the most recent patches. I wonder how they're just going to take him out of the game list. Oh no, okay. Never mind.
Never mind.
Back and better than ever.
Yep. Forced back, Nefrit forced to pop that BKB early. Yol going for the BKB ultimate in the front lines. Come and get it, boys. But unfortunately, Yol's not really surviving and not really doing too much damage either. It's the BKBs are popped. They're looking over towards the OD. OD, the last surviving hero, but he's getting chain tossed up by Nisha's 25 talent. Does have the buyback, needs to come in quick. Yol, look at this TP from Yol. This man's just going for it. He immediately rooted up, immediately beaten down. All right, well, I appreciate that. And a lot of damage coming out from the OD here. And now using the Dragon Lance to try and get himself some distance onto Nisha. He's doing good work with the cheese, not feeling even up to full. Controlling him up nicely though, as Nefrit's picked up on the backlands, and it's only the OD and the Doom left, and it will not be enough. The GG, well played, is called in game number 2, despite being a surprisingly difficult game. Will go to Team Secret.